Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a quick unboxing, something that came in with the pass around group. Today I'm opening up with my Chavez rendition. This is the kickstop flipper. Awesome knife. This is the drop point, compound grind. Really, really cool knife. I'm trying to cover up some information there so that we don't, share my information or the person in the pass around. So let's get into this. That's good enough. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, so we've got a knife here. Let's see what is in here. What do we have? Ooh, is this the Kizer one? I think this is the Kizer. Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's a cool box for sure. Usually this is what I expect the Tuya knives to come in, but very, very cool. I love the purple on here. It's been passed around. People used it, maybe dropped it here and there. Like the clip. Now, that almost looks like titanium. No, it's steel. It's got kind of that titanium look to it, doesn't it? And it is reversible, so left hand, awesome. It does have thumb studs, volcano type, easy to get to, it looks like. It is going to be, a little smaller, but it's not super small. Definitely a flipper. Reversible, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this. All right, so this is definitely a Kizer. It is S35VN, yeah, S35 blade steel. This is number 470. Definitely, I think these are titanium scales, right? Yeah, or at least if not, aluminum. Very cool. I like the clip. I like the blade. It's a flat grind. Looks like a sort of a sheep's foot. I'm gonna have to look this up a little bit to kind of have a little more information because I don't even know what it's called at this point, and I feel kind of dumb not even knowing that. That's kind of crazy. So just give me a second. All right, so this particular knife is called a Kizer Hyper, and I believe this is aluminum scales. It's a button lock, as you can see right there. That works really nicely. Reverse flicks really well. Let's see here. Left-handed, really nice. Yep, works really nicely. Being it's a button lock, you can absolutely use the button lock. Let's see. Yeah, button lock works really nicely. Locks in place pretty well. No play. Let's see. No play there as well. That's pretty nice. It is a plunge lock. You can see that. Let's see as it opens up. How does it engage? Engages pretty solidly on the blade. It's got a good 50%. That's nice. So that's cool. All right. There is a version of LMAX that has titanium scales, and that one is $179. Definitely more premium. Now, this is the aluminum one. Now, White Mountain Knives has a black and red one and a blue and red one. But this is a purple and green. It looks like hunter green or one of those kind of, forest green kind of colors. Pretty cool with black thumb studs. I do like that a lot. Pretty nice little knife. Okay, so let me give you my hands, got large hands. Get a nice grip on here. I've got plenty of room here. Definitely don't have any extra room, but if I choke up, which you can do, you can extra large, extra large hands could probably work, but extra large hands, you're probably gonna have one finger. It's gonna be right over the edge. So something to think about if that's too small for you, or if you don't want to choke up. So there you go. It is pretty nicely chamfered all the way around. There's no sharp spots on there. The clip's not digging in. There's no spots here digging in anywhere, so that's really comfortable. I like that. The action's really nice for button lock, I will say. Really, really nice. I do enjoy that a lot. It is S35VN blade steel. It's a flat grind. What are they calling this blade shape? Because I was looking it up because I wasn't sure what they were going to call the blade shape. Did they have it? No. To me, this really looks like a sort of a sheep's foot, right? It's got that kind of a rounded tip there and a little belly on the curve there. So I'm going to call it a sheep's foot. You can call it a Warncliffe. We can call it a modified reverse Tonto, rounded reverse Tonto drop point, whatever. Call it whatever you want. It's fine. It's a cool blade. It's very functional. You definitely can use it for some precision cutting. I like that a lot. So that's nice. S35VN blade steel is really great steel. That works really well. Whoever had it last definitely used it because it's got sticky stuff all over it. So I guess whoever had it last was really testing away on this here and didn't get a chance to clean it. I do try to keep it clean when I go to the next person, but oh well. Kind of a bummer, but that's all right. We'll make it work. It is part of the pass around. People do get to check it out, and that happens. It is pretty dead center. Yeah, dead center, nice and centered. It's got one standoff. Like I said, it's a button lock, recesses pretty well. but that button lock can also be, you know, work both ways, which is nice. Definitely fits in there really comfortably. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that is pretty nifty. Yeah, I like the standoff. I love the fact that you can reverse clip it. I like the opening and closing. It's definitely got to be on cage ceramic bearings, so that seems pretty normal there. The button lock does come out there. Now, if you're left-handed and if you're gripping up a lot here, let's see, can you disengage it? Where is it? Okay, so you have to really keep that pressed in to disengage it. So if your hand's over here, this is already recessed. I mean, you have to have a weird shaped hand to do that and really kind of force it. I think that would be unusual. So I think left and right hand is going to be pretty nice. That's very cool. It does have a nice, like I said, cutting away for the button lock, which is really cool. The thumb studs are a little smaller, but the Volcano, so easy to get to, very comfortable. It does have a nice little cutaway, so it's easy to determine where to go. Even cutaway both hands, which means it's going to be nice left and right handed, and even including reverse flicking, it's really good. It's got like a nice, they call it detent, but it's like a nice actuation, nice deployment that occurs with the plunge lock, because I really would call it plunge lock resistance. It's not technically a detent. A detent has to have a frame lock with a detent ball that travels on the blade through the detent track and then goes into a detent hole that keeps the blade in place. When you overcome that detent ball, you can hear this as I go into the detent ball here. That clicks in. You don't have that on here. It's all in the plunge lock. It's all done right up here. You can see this right here. Engages, disengages right there. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's do some measurements on this guy. This is no, it's not. I'm not going to do measurements on this one. This one is a unboxing first impressions. I want to weigh it because it's aluminum. I got to see how heavy it is. I was really tempted to do that. So let me just weigh it because it is aluminum. It feels really light. It is 2.7 inches. That's pretty awesome. It's just kind of fun to see that. Aluminum does really reduce your weight quite a bit. So it's always something to think about that makes it kind of a cool thing. Well, that's a neat blade. That is definitely a neat blade. I like it. I like it. A lot of positives about this. I like the button lock. I like the cage bearings. I like the thumb studs. I like the blade grind. It's a full flat lock. You really don't have access to a bonus flick, but you do have the button lock flick, and you have the both thumb studs work really well. So that's nice. It does have the speed hole here. Some people may not find that comfortable, but what's nice for that is if I'm left-handed here, I can keep my fingers here, and it's not like where it's so big my finger's going to get in there and they're going to get chopped off or something. So, but it does give me some extra grip and control over the knife left-handed, even without the clip being moved over. So I think that's kind of cool. And then if you're right-handed and left-handed and your clip is over here and then you're holding it right-handed, you'll have that. That's kind of nice. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Everything's chamfered. Everything's comfortable. It does fit the hand. I like it. I like the blade. It seems very functional. It's got a nice tip. Again, obviously, you can do some great cutting. You can get into dog food, cat food, fertilizer, mulch, really work on your yard. It can definitely open cases of water. You can open Amazon boxes, Christmas gift, anniversary gifts, birthday gifts. You can definitely open up letters. This is going to be a nice little knife. Very functional. It's nice EDC size. Definitely one of the other thing that I noticed, it's a very deep pocket carry clip. So as it sits in there, it's going to be fully recessed. You can see that. Nice clearance there. Nice little flip bill there. You go right over it. Now it is steel, so it's it's not as soft and whatever. The other thing is it's inside the scale like that, you do have to kind of take that with a grain of salt and realize that there's a chance that you can't put a titanium clip on there. So if that was your goal, that's something to consider. I tend to bend my steel clips. That's why I always like to have a titanium clip, or the option to get one or buy one is important to me. So, it's one of those things that I would consider, but it's still a very cool little knife. It seems like a really great giveaway. And at the price that they're asking for, $119, that seems like a really good price. Really good price point. So, that's not super expensive. I'll have a link down below where you can get this particular model if it's still available. If not, some of the other models. But very cool little knife. Yeah, definitely cool. I like it. I like it. My first impressions are good about it. And I love the centering. Yeah, dead center. So action's really good. No blade play. It's in there really solid. Do we have any pivot lash? No pivot lash. Yeah, really good. Really good. There's no, what is this? Hyper. Okay, so that's the name of the blade. I thought it was maybe the design or something it said on there. Now it's number 0470, so I don't know if there's a limited run of this. Maybe this color, I don't know. But it's called Hyper. But there's no jimping up here, so you don't have that. But it's a nice flat grind, and you do have the thumb studs there, so it could help you, and could choke up like that, and you could pinch grip up like that. So that works really nice. Yeah, very cool. All right, so let's take a quick look at this knife. You guys can get a nice view of it. A little close up there with the blade and the scale and the button lock. Let's look at the back with the clip. Again, you can see that two-tone scale, you know, aluminum scale. This does look like, if you notice real quick, this is an inlay. It looks like they're two pieces. I don't know that for sure, but it sure looks like two pieces, right? Yeah. Definitely looks like two pieces. Like someone might have already taken it apart though. I don't know. It's not my knife, so I don't do that. This is a knife that was loaned to us by Lefty at Lefty EDC. Go check out Lefty EDC. Probably 99% of you guys already subscribed to him. Pretty cool channel. Does review some awesome knives and stuff. But very cool looking blade. Let's zoom in on that blade there. That nice flat grind. Let's zoom on the other side. Let's look at the scale. You can see the one standoff inside. All right, so that's pretty cool, man. I like this little knife here. Definitely something worth checking out. We'll have a little review impressions once I had a chance to handle it for a little bit, but definitely cool. If you have any questions about the knife or the review, let me know in the comments down below, or any questions for the channel. Love to hear from you. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, entertaining, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? If you've already hit that like button, would you also consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel. Allows the channel to grow, allows me to do more things, and ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to every one of you guys. I appreciate you. Hey, and if you haven't already, maybe hit that notification button so you can be notified of future content. Just want to say a big thank you to all my channel subscribers who watch the video, who like the videos, who subscribe, and who even get notified. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And to my channel members, big shout out. Thank you. Thank you to every one of you guys. Channel's growing, and I appreciate all the new channel members. Love you guys. Just so you know, there's a once a month giveaway. I'm not trying to bribe you, but I just want to say thank you to all the channel members. We'll definitely try to do once a month giveaway. We had one in December. We'll have one here in January. So, you know, that might be worth your time if you're, you know, if you're on the fence and you wanted to join. Check out the description. There's 3 different tiers: very low tier, middle tier, and a high tier. So definitely everyone gets a sticker. You get exclusive emojis. You get some early content, early release, different things like that, and a giveaway. So just a big thank you to all you guys. You guys are amazing. So yeah. That's my big thank you to you guys. I appreciate you. Hey, if you haven't already, maybe also check me out over on Instagram as well. That's Robs_nerdy. Oh, make sure it's even. Robs_nerdy_knives on Instagram. Again, that's Robs_nerdy_knives on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day, a great week. Bye.